Well, good afternoon. This is Congressman Jeff Denham filling in for a vacationing Ray Appleton. I sure have enjoyed my time here. We've got a few more minutes left in this show today. We've been talking today to Congressman Jeff Landry from Louisiana on oil, gas prices, as well as Congressman Bill Schuster, the chair of the Rail Committee, talking about high-speed rail and the cost and oversight associated with that. I've got a number of topics that I certainly want to talk about with you in the future, so I would ask you to go to denham.house.gov. That's Denham, DENHAM .house.gov, or catch us on Twitter or Facebook. But I know that a lot of concerns on the continuous resolution dealing with last year's budget that Congress punted on. The 111th Congress punted on last year's budget. We're dealing with it now, and we are pushing for more and more cuts. They didn't think we could do it, but this freshman class has pushed for more than $100 billion in cuts. So far, the administration has agreed to $10 billion of those. It's not enough. I'm frustrated about it. This freshman class is angry, and we're going to continue to fight. But we've got to see more cuts in the future. We've got to get our costs back in line. We've got to decrease our debt. And then right beyond this, we've got a debt ceiling that the president is asking us to extend. We're going to give him every opportunity. We're going to continue to offer up cuts. We're going to continue to give him our roadmap on improving our fiscal situation in this country, and hopefully the president does not get in the position where he wants to shut down the government. So we're going to continue to push. We've got to get our country going in the right direction again. And then here locally, we obviously got to get our ag community going again. I know that there's a number of calls that we didn't get to today on high-speed rail, and one of the big concerns there is the farmland and now the rail moving to a new area over the top of prime ag land. And at the same time, we've seen thousands and thousands of acres pulled out of production because of a man-made drought. So that's one of the issues we're going to be addressing here shortly. April 11th, we've got the chairman of the Resources Committee, Doc Hastings, coming into town. As well, Chairman McClintock, who oversees the subcommittee on water, Congressman Nunes, myself. There will be a number of other congressmen all here in Fresno to address this water crisis. We want to see how we can cut regulation, how we can change the Endangered Species Act. But what do we do to get our water, not the government's water, our water back to our communities, back to our farmers? And we want to encourage you to come out to the hearing. I need your firepower. I'm back there. I'm fighting. But Doc Hastings, the chair of the Resources Committee, he needs to hear from you. Chairman McClintock, the subcommittee chair for the Water Committee, he needs to hear from you. We need to let the bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. know how critical this water situation is to our community, to our state, to our agriculture industry, and we need to start cutting the regulations that are killing our jobs here. It's all about job creation and getting our agriculture industry going again, but we're going to need your help to do that. Again, I'd ask you to go to our website, denham.house.gov. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're also here in Fresno on Herndon Avenue, 1040 East Herndon Avenue, Suite 201. Come by. Let us know what we need to be doing, what we need to be working on. But let me hear from you on specifically this water crisis. We're going to have a number of bills coming out. Already have some that have been introduced. I've introduced one bill already to raise Exchequer Dam by 10 feet. That'll provide 70,000 new acre feet of water just on this one small project. 1,700 houses will receive power from this one hydroelectric project. But there are many of these types of projects out there. Certainly Friant Dam with Temperance Flat. We've got to get that project done. Sites up in Northern California. But we've got so many opportunities for greater water storage. And right now, we can't even convey the water that we have today. So we're going to be holding the hearing again on April 11th right here in Fresno, 10 o'clock. Chairman of the Resources Committee, Doc Hastings. Chairman of the Water Committee, Chairman McClintock, myself, Congressman Nunes, but we're going to need to hear from you on this as well as a variety of other topics. So we'd ask you to attend, be engaged, get active on this issue as well as many others. But there's a lot to fight for right now, a lot to be angry about, a lot to be frustrated, whether you're going to the gas pump, the grocery store, or just trying to water your crops. We've got to make some changes or we're going to continue to struggle here in the Central Valley. I just again wanted to thank KMJ and thank all of the listeners out there for giving me the opportunity to update you on some of the things that we're working on in Congress. But it has been a pleasure joining you today. Again, our website, denham.house.gov. This is Congressman Jeff Denham filling in for a vacationing Ray Appleton. Thank you very much.